she is compared to Huafei. And we see this in this episode and the previous episode. In this episode, Duanfei is able to even threaten Huafei with Fu Chaoguiren's miscarriage and Jinhuan's injuries. She points out, "You're scared. You need the emperor's favor. If he suspects you, you're done." Which is very much true for Huafei. She has no children. All she has to go on is her brother, her family, and the emperor's favor. So this right here is really just at the crux of Huafei's insecurities, and Duanfei points that out. But Duanfei knows that it was not Huafei who did it. She went to Jinhuan's quarters in the last episode to relay her suspicions of foul play. She picks up that cream and says that something happened. But she doesn't point out that it's Huafei, like she doesn't outright say it, and it allows Jinhuan to continue her suspicion of Huafei. At this point, I personally think that Duanfei knows or has a suspicion that it is actually Huang Heng who does this. Huafei here straight up denies that she did anything, and we as the audience currently know that she didn't do it. Duanfei knows this though, makes a very compelling case for how she's able to survive in the Imperial Harem despite her illnesses. She knows a lot, surprisingly for someone who's always kind of secluded, and maybe that kind of speaks to why she's still alive despite all the fire that she gets from Huafei.
I do appreciate this analysis. I think Duanfei doesn't get enough credit because she's not this young, beautiful woman, but she is very smart, and I think the actress is gorgeous for her age. Something else that I wanted to discuss now is a little bit gruesome, but when Huafei and Duanfei are having their little row, Huafei says that "I hate you so much. You should be turned into a Renzhi." Now, that is an incredibly, let's just say, insulting and gruesome punishment. What is Renzhi? Renzhi, I can't even translate into English, and I don't think a translation exists, because what it is it is a punishment, and from a, if you're thinking about how to use pinyin, it's RENZHI, Renzhi. Again, if you are a little bit, if you are easily grossed out, you may want to skip this section a little bit because it is very intense. What this Renzhi is a punishment that was developed by Lü Taihou in the Han Dynasty. So Lü Zhi is this empress of the first Han Dynasty emperor. And basically what happened is she hated a concubine named Qi Furen. Now, Qi Furen was beautiful and young and captured the gaze of the emperor at the time, Liu Bang, but the wife, who had suffered a lot to get him to the throne, was very powerful and hated this Qi Furen. So